What is up, T.O.Gs? We're out for an evening ride because we're out, and I got the cameras on. Gotta get a little gas, fill her up, and then we'll be on our way back home. All right, where were we? Oh, we were going to talk about something that I didn't even talk to you that I was going to talk about. Now this is definitely not going to capture anything, but I turned it on anyway, just to see, because we haven't used the Hero 5 Black as the rear-facing camera at night yet, and I kind of just wanted to see what we'd come up with. But I'm here to talk to you tonight about something that will definitely not be able to, well, let's put it this way, without taking a copyright hit, we're not going to be able to do this properly, but we're going to talk about my top 5 go-to songs. Whoa, that was bumpy. When I ride. Now these songs are in no particular order, but each one falls into a particular category, and we'll talk a little bit about what each of those categories are when we mention them. Now the first one is my classic jam that I like to listen to when I ride, and that jam is Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Now, I mean, really, just the opening of that song kind of just says it all, right, about why that song is one of my jams. I remember thinking how cool my brother was because he learned how to play that song on his guitar when we were in junior high. Yeah, what a beast. The second song on my list is just flat out my jam, and that song is Sabotage by the Beastie Boys. That's right. You know I love the Beastie Boys when I make them my theme music for my channel. And I do love me the Beastie Boys. One of my favorite bands, groups of all time, doesn't matter what genre. I love the Beastie Boys. Alright, this song is my get hype song. And that song is Survival by Eminem. Now I love a lot of Eminem songs, and a lot of Eminem songs I would call my jams. Not like Sabotage my jam, but I love me Eminem. Eminem is one of my favorite artists of all time. I think Eminem is relatable in so many different ways, which is why I think he's so popular among so many different types of people, right? I know people who love rap, and who love hip-hop, who love Eminem. I know people who like mostly pop music who love Eminem. I know people who like country music who like Eminem. He's just one of those people whose music and whose story is not just relatable, but it's also someone you want to cheer for. So Survival is my jam that I get hype on my motorcycle on, even though there are definitely other Eminem songs that I love more. That is the one I love to listen to while I ride. Now my fourth song is someone who I've been a fan of since I was a little kid. And again, other songs I probably like more, but this song I definitely love to listen to while I ride, and that song is Jam by Michael Jackson. Now say what you will about Michael Jackson, you know, obviously there's a lot of controversy whenever you talk about the king of pop, but he's my guy, and say what you will about that, but I've been a huge fan of Michael Jackson since I was a little kid, and maybe that's why I have such an attachment to him still as an adult. Alright, let's go to the last song on this list, which is more of a guilty pleasure song than anything else, but I've loved this song for a long time. And then when they attached it to one of my favorite superhero movies of all time, which is Deadpool, it became even more ingrained as one of my go-to songs. But this is guilty pleasure. Love to listen to it while I'm riding, and that song is X Gon' Give It To Ya by DMX. Yeah, I mean, this song kind of speaks for itself. It's my It's kind of like my guilty pleasure. It's kind of like my get hype. It's one of those do-it-all songs for me when I'm riding. This is my get up and go song, and yeah, gets my blood pumping. All right, just for fun, I want to throw in my go-to album right now. And my go-to album to listen to while I'm riding right now is the Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse soundtrack. Now, obviously I love hip-hop, and this album is one of those albums that I just listen to. Like, I can listen to while I'm riding, I can listen to while I'm driving, I listen to it all day at work. It's one of those albums that I can just listen to all the way through. I don't skip songs, I just enjoy it. So if I'm just riding, maybe I got a little bit of distance to cover, I'll throw on that album and just let it play. Now, in this age of digital download, where cars, like the car that we bought, doesn't even come with a CD player anymore. You know, it's hard pressed to find a car that has a cassette player anymore. Some of you might not even know what a cassette is, or maybe you know what it is, but you've never seen one. But in this digital age, our music attention span is so small. You know, new songs, new albums come out so often now. But still, we have those collections of songs that we love to listen to. We might not have a whole album that we listen to, but we can definitely make a playlist. So leave it in the comments what your playlist is, your riding playlist specifically, and what it is about those songs that you love to listen to while you ride. Also, make sure you leave it in the comments if any of the songs that I listen to while I ride are the same songs that you listen to. But guys, that's all I've got for you on this warmish, not quite cool summer night. If you like this video, make sure you tap that thumbs up down there, which is the like button. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Guys, if you're out there riding, be safe. And if you're not riding, get riding. I'm that one guy, and I am out.